All right, welcome to season 2 of Divided Nations. Welcoming back Caramel, myself, Jerome, Zahn, and Jordan. And our today's topic is
it wrong to judge people by looks on your first impression?
First impression. I'm going to start. No.
It's not wrong?
It's not wrong. Because, you got those impressions from somewhere, right? And more often than not always, but it is correct to some degree. And you could always change your mind once you meet them and talk to them. But if I see a weirdo with, an eye patch and, fuck yeah, schizo, I'm going to think this guy's a little crazy.
So are you judging them based on a comparison of what you could say is the social norm? Or just what you find as...
It's, both from social norm and from my experiences.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, if I was, carrying a wallet, if I saw a black guy, I'd hold it a little tighter as I'm walking by him. Right? So you could...
He's not lying, I've seen him do it.
I have not lost a wallet since, ever.
It's true. Deterrent. Jordan?
I don't think it's right to, but I think everybody does. It's kind of hard not to.
Agreed. Definitely.
But you don't want to immediately treat someone badly because of the way they look, unless
I never treat them badly. But
I'm
cautious.
I'm extending past sort of thing, but yes.
Oh, yes.
No, I don't think it's... I don't think it's right to judge people.
You don't think it's right?
I don't think it's right, but I think everybody does.
Sorry, you said it's not right?
I think it... I kind of agree with him, actually. I do it anyways.
It's not a good thing to do. It's not a great practice, but we all do it because it's like a safety precaution. Like, you gotta get like media and your own life experience. You get used to what people look like and what certain people look like that are certain personality types, and you kind of get aware of that stuff. Like, if Hakeem came into work like this, we wouldn't have hired him.
You came in to work like this on your...
But I didn't look like a hipster, you know?
I'm not a hipster!
There's a difference.
But see, you looked like...
white.
So I would have... My prejudice would have been like, oh, this guy's a hipster. But see, we got to know you, we hired you, so it's all good.
Uh-huh.
You know. In Zahn's case, he wouldn't have hired either of you because of your skin.
It's true, and he would have held on
At
to
least
his
he
wallet,
would put neither you'd be cash or anything.
He'd call the police.
He would just call them,
We're getting robbed!
I'm going to say it's perfectly fine to judge people based on your first impression. I think by this age, and like you said, based on your experiences, you've come to realize, certain people, their personality shapes how they present themselves. So if they look fucked up, most likely they're fucked up.
Yeah, like a meth addict or something. You'll know, usually.
You know, based on looking at them. Now, if you want to go in terms of whether or not someone's a good person, that's a little different. Because you can't really judge that based on their looks. They can look like an asshole, depending on what you think an asshole looks like. And then you talk to them and they're fine. I don't know, they're a nice person. They maybe do charity work. Who knows? Who knows what they do, but most likely not. But still, I don't think it's wrong. I think go with your gut feeling. Stick with it. You're wrong. You're never wrong. Or if you... Yeah, you're never wrong. You're never wrong.
You're never wrong.
You're never wrong.
I look at it in different ways. Like, if I was to look at some random person, I don't really pay that much attention to people in general. But if I was to see, say, a girl that I thought was attractive, and I was like, oh, she looks really good. But I don't know what her personality is like, but that's my first judgment on her. So, yes, in that respect, I do judge people all the time on look.
Would you treat her differently based on her looks?
Would I treat her differently based on her looks?
Depends on if he's single or not.
Would you be nicer to her if she was extremely hot?
If she's...
I'm going to answer that for him, yes. Because not because you're trying to get with her, but it's human nature.
It depends.
Better looking people.
I get soured on like really bad personalities though.
Yeah, that could turn really quick.
That really, it doesn't matter what you look like. Stuff like that really gets me annoyed and really irritable. In terms of just generally judging people, like I said, I will look at somebody if it's pointed out to me, but usually I'm not really paying attention to most people. I don't think it's right. I think we all do it. There was somebody that asked me a question once where she said, have you ever looked at somebody and just thought, how unfortunate? I said, no. Like, why would you think that? Like, that's a shitty thing. Or I was watching a show the other night, and all these girls were talking about some other girl's boyfriend. And they're like, oh, we never thought you would get with this guy, and he just looks, not like your type. And then I'm like, what? They don't even fucking know this person. Like,
wait. So if you saw someone with no arms and legs, you wouldn't think how unfortunate? Because I sure as fuck.
Yeah,
That's true.
I've walked like downtown. I've seen like homeless people.
the context was in like looks, like how they look. Like,
Oh, I've thought that too, actually.
and it's like,
Not that like no, it's like that's too bad.
So you think that's wrong to say how unfortunate just based on someone's looks?
I don't think you should be like just judging a person based like that. Like you don't even know who they are really, but you're going to. It's in the back of everybody's head. They probably
You're gonna do it. It's just like
You're gonna
road
do it.
rage is wrong, but you're gonna do it anyways if you spend enough time on the road.
like it's not right, but everybody does it.
But okay, I'm gonna get back to a point that you said. You said we're old enough to basically have enough life experience to judge a person based on their looks, for the most part, and be correct for the most part. What about someone who isn't our age, in their 30s or like late 20s? Someone who's in their teens and they haven't had the life experience, but let's say all they've learned are from their parents, and let's say the parents are bigots. And they're like, oh, you shouldn't talk to Asian people, they'll cheat you, they'll do this, they'll do that, and then all of a sudden they're judging them. What do you say for that?
That is a problem, unfortunately, because they haven't developed their opinions or their impressions of either nationality, attractiveness, age, looks on their own experiences. They're going by what someone told them they believe or should believe.
But let me turn that around on you. Let's say it's not a 14-year-old, it's a 40-year-old, but they've lived in a small town, tight-knit community, basically one race, let's say all white, and they haven't had experience. Not because they don't want to, just because they never got out.
No opportunity.
Yeah, no opportunity to. Is it right to judge people then? Like,
So you're saying their impressions would be based on
yeah, good or bad.
social norms,
Yeah.
basically. So someone told them black people steal, and they believe
Yeah.
all black people steal. Someone
Exactly.
told them that all Chinese people are cheap, they believe all Chinese people
Yeah.
are cheap. So you're saying if they've made that their impression, so they
Yeah.
see you, oh, he's Chinese, boom.
Yeah,
No
exactly.
questions asked. I see your point. That is wrong.
But still
Because-
similar to the first example because it's not their own opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. You're right. It's not their opinion, but it's not because of their age either, right?
Yeah.
But just as a general thing, is it okay for people to be prejudiced based on looks?
No, because if you don't have your own, opinion about something, and you're just going off of something, then your whole argument's thrown out the window. You're not
What if it
basing
is
your
based
own
on your own
thoughts.
opinion?
Huh?
What if it is based on your own opinion?
Then,
You just thought, hey, all brown people, they'll like steal from you.
Well,
You're
no,
always right.
and just to clarify, this doesn't necessarily have to be specific just to race.
No, it could be
based on-
anything.
It can be
anything.
on
It could be like,
looks.
oh, all
Like,
short
just-
people are this, or all tall people are that.
or-
it's like by the majority of society standards, it's wrong. Like, right is relative to a person by person basis, but in society standards, it's a wrong thing.
Yeah, but society's not always right on everything.
No.
For instance, you're being a little too PC right now.
I'm being a little too PC.
Yeah.
How am I being
You're
PC?
like, oh no, it's not right to judge anybody at any time.
No!
Everyone's
If it's a-
beautiful.
No,
and
no.
unique.
I said I have different ways. Like, if I see a girl, I'm going to be like, "Oh, she's hot."
Yeah.
That's my judgment because I haven't talked to her.
So you don't even see
She
men,
still
you
looks-
just see women.
Huh?
You just see women. What about the other examples? Like, you don't have any other.
So you don't think about guys like that?
Yeah.
No, I don't think.
So you just
about
think women are like objects?
just
like
Ryan
meat?
Gosling.
Is that how
Just
it
Ryan
is?
Gosling. Ryan Gosling's a beautiful man.
Okay.
He's the only one that stands out.
What?
We have it on tape. Yes.
What?
Oh my
I
god.
had an argument about that the other night.
I can't believe what I'm hearing right now.
Ryan Gosling is the most beautiful man.
Okay.
But I don't pay attention. I usually just stick to myself, and I don't really pay attention to anybody else, really.
Except for Ryan Gosling.
Except for
Ryan
We're
Gosling.
going to have a topic about
I think the
that.
base prejudice, at least for myself, is like it's a person. I hate them. It's like, why are they here? I just hate
True.
people.
I hate people in general.
Generally,
so
yeah. So that's
Prejudiced
Yeah.
is the way to go for me.
So instead of judging like, oh, they're like, like a something, like a punk kid or something, it's like it's a person. Group them all together, hate them all. It's equal.
I like people.
You do, and that's fine. So it gets down now. It gets individual. You judge individual people, but me, I just
Yes.
hate everybody, so I can do it.
I'm going to leave you to like people. You like people on my behalf. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm going to hate them.
doing all of our
Fine.
behalves.
I'm going to hate them. So, yes, I agree that it is right and normal to be prejudiced.
What?
And- Everybody,
Somehow you're the nations on
You're
this.
agreeing with bigots?
everybody is prejudiced.
I just
They all
got that.
hide it in their own way. They may not express it, but everyone has a little bit of prejudice in them by when they first look at them. Some people express it, some people believe it, some people fight it, but it's natural. Go with it. You think that they're a horrible person based on their looks? Go with it.
But don't close your mind as soon as you make that decision.
that is true.
Discover who they are as a person.
Yes. Still
And-
give them the benefit of the doubt. If they're, if they're an ugly girl, still
I
give
side
her
with
directions.
prejudice, and I support your right to be prejudiced.
All right. So we're gonna go with you agree that it happens, but it's not.
I don't. Well, again, it happens, but you don't want to base any sort of action or interaction with that person because of that.
And you pretty much have the same.
Yeah, it's wrong, but I do it, and I'm gonna stop
It's
doing it.
it's nature to do it, but as long as you don't kind of act on it, you give everyone a chance. Then
It's basic survival instincts.
Yeah, I think it's okay in that sense.
I do it. I'm proud of it. Guilty until proven innocent. What do you say?
I
Don't
say,
judge anybody.
No,
The
like,
world is beautiful.
everybody judges everything by on what they see on as their first impression. So I say yes, everybody does it. Being like an ass about it, saying like just dismissing certain things just because of the way somebody looks, that's not the right thing. But like everybody judges everybody.
Did you dismiss that person who said, "I feel sorry for that person based on their looks"? Did you dismiss them? Because
No.
you should. That's a very, very prejudiced thing to
No,
say.
I just said that they're a really bad person.
Okay.
But
So I guess you tell us what you think. Is it right to be prejudiced? Is basically what this turned into. When you first meet someone, should you judge them based on their age, their sex, their religion, their nationality, whether or not they like caramel? Just you go with it. Whatever you think is right, tell us in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yep.
Till next time.
Bye.